Welcome everyone to the fourth and final round of Top Decks Productions presents Tuesday Night Modern here at GameSwap Mason.
We got the hottest modern action we could find. Boros burn deck.
Boros Burn v Blue-Green Infect in the Kevin Liao v Kevin Lee match of the century. I don't know about you guys, this is a dream match for me.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
We got two Kevins.
Okay, you like that name?
It's a pretty solid name, actually.
It's a very good name.
Yeah.
But my thing I like about it is that it's not short. It's like you can't truncate it in any way.
Kev?
You could call him Kev.
Kev Dog?
But you're right. Here's the thing: you're never gonna be in like a business meeting and reference like,
Call.
oh, somebody needs to ship this email to Kev.
100% call. Clearly, you've never been in a business meeting before.
To be fair, most of the business meetings I've been in are completely ridiculous as I'm a hairdresser.
True.
The stuff we discuss in our business meetings is humorous.
So there's one person in these business meetings that I'm always in named Chris, and his last name is Brian. And I don't think there's been a single meeting where we've called him the same name.
It's always something ridiculous.
Yeah, like Crybry for a little while.
Jeez.
You just get all kinds of great names there.
Okay, so we're talking about an interaction that isn't happening.
It may never happen.
It might never happen in this match. But
It will never
we're
occur.
gonna figure out the particulars about how it works.
Well, that's fine. It's fine to be curious. All right, so we're mulliganing down to 6. Infect, I believe, keeping the 7.
Sure.
Oh. Delve 6 Dig is calling for 5.
That's really all you can do against the burn opponent. Is just like you just gotta cheer on the mulligans.
You got to pound the table for 5, like with the open hand, 5 fingers.
5.
Oh no, he is on 5.
4. There's an attorney here in Cincinnati that advertises his phone number is 444-4444.
Correct, and here we are.
444-4444.
So now he's mulliganing into 4. Let's see if we can get another 3. Come on, magic number.
3 big ones. Or 3 little ones. Whatever.
Yeah, just get like land, goblin guide, goblin guide.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see what the 4 is going to look like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we do have a land. Lava Spike. Scries to the top. Suspending Rift Bolt. Okay.
There we go.
This hand doesn't look bad. At least 6 damage from a 4-lander. It's not going to be great, but here we are. Goblin Guide off the top. Distortion Strike. We're going to write this one down. He's living on a prayer, hoping a dream and a goblin guide.
I'll take a hope, a dream, and a goblin guide. It's better than a smoke and a pancake. Here is a Glistener Elf.
Is this a turn 2 Glistener Elf?
Yeah, so I think he's probably keeping up Spell Pierce, Vines of the Vastwood. Why can't I think of the one that's
Land,
in
he's
right
going to
now?
get that one. Blossoming Defense?
Blossoming Defense. That's a card that's in standard right
Just
now.
throwing lands around.
Alright, so he's at 9.
Here we go.
And Kevin has 2 cards in hand, so he really only needs one. He needs a land and another card off the top. I think the burn player can win this in 2 draw steps.
Correct.
Especially if there's no blocks going on.
Kevin thinking end of turn. I don't know what he could be thinking, though. Cycle something, maybe? No. Doing nothing. Can't even think of what he would be cycling. Maybe it's like... Tome
Scour? Or Thought Scour?
Thought Scour to set up like a... I don't know.
The Might of Old Crosa.
Alright, so 5 Infect. Looks like Kevin's not going to get those draw steps that he needs.
Right. So he can't block with his Goblin Guy because he knows Distortion Strike is in hand, and that card makes the Glistener Elf unblockable. Well, he's going to try anyway. So what he needed to do there was attack, put Liao to 4, and then if he untaps and gets a land, the Boros Charm in his hand becomes the winner. Alright, he's gonna put himself to 4 anyway.
I mean, it's likely the end of the game here.
Here is a...
So there it is. The Mold of 4, unsuccessful. He tried.
If he hit a land at any point there, he very possibly could have won that game.
Yeah, he definitely could have. It would have required like a very specific draw, but...
So he had he had 2 cards in hand at the end. One was Boros Charm, the other was something.
Yeah.
If the other card was land, a turn before the last turn of the game, he could
The other
cast,
card was an Eidolon of the Great Revels that he drew that turn.
Right. I'm saying if he replaces the dead card, the Eidolon being the dead card, with a land, like a turn or 2 earlier, then he has a turn where he casts 2 of the Lava Spikes at one turn, and then he gets to Boros Charm for the win on that turn.
Seems good.
Instead of having to Lava Spike there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense that if he drew cards in different order and
I'm
actually...
saying it was a mold of 4, and he
he was totally in it. I agree.
He was only like one small. I mean, in my mind, that's a very small component.
An extra land is a big component in my mind.
In a burn deck, you're right.
Kevin satisfied with his current deck configuration. It looks like Kevin is making some last minute alterations, though.
Yeah, I think Kevin is thinking hard about what's going on across the table from him.
I agree. Kevin is likely still favored here, despite what that first round told us.
I think Kevin's going to be able to lean on his advantage.
Yeah, Kevin definitely has an advantage that can be leaned upon here. He definitely wants to draw the right set of cards to interact with Kevin, though.
I don't think Kevin's sideboard goes very deep against this deck.
I would think that Kevin's sideboard needs to go pretty deep. I think he needs. This is a major matchup for him, and he needs to be prepared.
Noted. All right.
Teddy, there's enough variance in any game of Magic that you cannot say who the winner would be with any degree of certainty before the cards are played. So predicting that Kevin is going to win is just outlandish.
Yeah,
Sophomoric even.
I don't really, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched.
I don't like to count my Kevins before they hatch either. All right, Kevin keeping his 7 this time. I think Kevin's got to throw it back.
Yeah, so Kevin really turned the tables on Kevin here.
Yeah, Kevin's going down to 6. If I'm Kevin though, I'm chanting for 5. I want to see him feel the pain.
Yeah, man.
Now I will say that Kevin's deck is much better at mulliganing than Kevin's.
I concur.
I think Kevin's playing a deck that very much needs like a critical mass of cards in hand to really go off.
Sure.
Keeping 6 helps. Scry to the almost bottom. Thinking. Scry to the top.
All right. That's a good sign. It's a good sign for Kevin.
On the draw too. So. Oh my. Dab Mountain. How you feel about that?
Actually, I have already complimented Kevin on this mountain. We played round 1 on Friday. And I said I like that choice of mountain. Those are classy.
What did he say?
He said thanks. He noted that they're from Chronicles. I said yes, I'm familiar. That's one of the better mountain arts in all of Magic's history.
It is a good one.
It comes from the Arabian Nights mountain, which was the only basic land in Arabian Nights.
Turn 1 Goblin Guide reveals Glistener Elf off the top. Turn 1 Glistener Elf from Kevin.
And this is where
Kevin
he
gets
wants
to
to
fetch
be.
for free, but all of Kevin's fetches come with that additional price because his life is actively being pressured
Right.
by Kevin. Oh, goodness.
Well, nice of him to path before he finished shuffling, so he didn't have to shuffle again.
Yeah.
It's a good guy. See if he can guide him to another land. Let's see it. No.
Got it.
Guides him into the misty rainforest.
Untap. So many extra cards.
All right.
Man, the Shockland coming into play for 2 life is rough.
Yeah, Monastery's Whisper is a big deal here.
Now with mana open, Kevin's going to be able to protect this.
Yep. And with 4 or 5 cards in hand, he has the potential to just be able to unload and get you in one fell swoop.
It's going to be tough to do from 0 to 10, but...
It's not really that bad. You get Might of Old Krosa. Vines of the Vastwood makes 9, and then you just literally need anything else. He's got 3 mana. 1 more comes into play next turn. So it's quite possible.
Okay.
There's 2 more.
Mutagenic growth. I wonder if that throws off the math.
All right, so he's gonna get the Swift Spear trigger here. Right, so the spell doesn't resolve, but you get the Prowess trigger. It takes 4. It's gonna be. There we go.
All right, so here's the moment of truth.
All right,
This
so
mutagenic growth
want to draw this card.
goes a long way for getting to 10.
Yep.
It's only +2, but being able to do it for 0 mana is a huge deal.
Yeah.
So let's see what Kevin can produce here.
I think Kevin's in a whole world of trouble here. Not even shuffling. My old Crosa. Finds Vastwood. Yep.
That'll do it.
It says 11 all in one big
Well, there
move.
you go. Against all odds,
Kevin took it down.
Kevin took it down.
Well, I wanna personally apologize for the Abzan glut this evening. Round 3 was my fault. I didn't realize I didn't like the other match that was available to us.
So what really happened here was before the tournament, it may have even been on commentary in round 1. Taylor was talking about how there was much more Abzan now, and I called him out on it, and he felt he had a point to prove, so he put every Abzan deck in the room on camera just to prove a point, and it was at your guys' detriment. So
No, I made a mistake.
But that was a pretty nice round 4.
I concur.
Fast and loose. That's how I like him. That's how I like my Kevins.
Yep. We're going to retire ourselves now. Join us tomorrow night. We've got standard action.
Hot standard action, maybe? I don't know how hot it is these days.
Well, it's a lot of mono red running around, so
Pretty hot.
at least tepid standard action.
Yeah.
Thursday, modern again, and then Friday you'll have commentary with the modern F&M.
Oh, you do modern commentary instead of standard?
No, they do modern commentary on Friday night.
Okay, that's
The other
pretty cool.
team does. They do a heck of a job. I say join them. If I wasn't coming up here to GameSwap Mason, I'd be listening at home.
Interesting. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Until then,
Take her easy.
don't flaunt it.
Thanks for watching Top Deck Productions, your home for live weeknight Magic the Gathering. We'll be back with more live Magic shortly, so stay tuned. Don't forget to follow us here on Twitch to be notified of when we go live. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe as well. You can also check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/TopDeckProductions, on Twitter at twitter.com/TopDeckProds, and YouTube at youtube.com/TopDeckProductionsStream.